3, 2, 1. Welcome to Chongqing.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
Welcome to Chongqing. Look at how popular this spot is.
This is the iconic spot of this area. We are now at Hao Lane, and this building here, it says 这很 Chongqing, means this is very Chongqing.
Ah.
Yeah, people love to take a photo here because this area kind of represents what you see around the city is a lot of stairs. And this place is built on basically a mountain, just like a lot of the city. So yeah, this is a great start to our day exploring Chongqing.
And we're starting at the top, right? We're walking down. We're not walking up, right?
Yeah, I went on Little Red Book, which is like the Instagram of China, basically, and they recommended to start from the top of this Hao Lane and walk downwards, or else you're going to be walking upwards for like 2 hours and it's too tiring.
I like it.
So we'll start at the top here and make our way down to the bottom and explore this kind of old refurbished area that is very beautiful in the city.
This is actually quite pleasant. There's not a lot of people. But I think as we go towards where we wanted to be today, by the river, it will get a lot more busy. Because this city is a mega city.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of people. How many people?
Was it like 32 million people? I mean, it's one of the biggest cities in China by population, and just seeing the infrastructure of the city, like the amount of skyscrapers, high-rise residential buildings, it accommodates a lot of people.
Even the bridges have different levels.
Yeah.
2-level, 3-level bridges. 32 million people, that's close
Almost.
to the population
Yeah.
of Canada in one city. That's insane.
Wow, this is actually a beautiful spot to see the city right here.
I didn't realize we were right by the river. This is one of the bridges I was talking about, 2 stories. The bottom is
For the
the
train.
and the top is for the cars.
Cars and pedestrians. Oh, you can see over there too. That is the famous cable car that takes you across the river to the other side.
That is so cool.
That is really cool. I don't know what came first, like the bridges or the cable cars, because the cable car is quite old too, I believe. Speaking of the river here, this is actually the Yangtze River, which is the longest and the deepest river in China. It's the 3rd longest river in the world, and it stretches across like multiple provinces in China. It's 6,300 kilometers long.
What's crazy is that I just saw a guy swimming in this river.
Really?
Yeah. And look at how
It's
rough
yeah, it's
and fast-moving water that
and
is.
not just that, but it's brown because it probably collects all the dirt and the sand from the bottom. Yeah, I would not want to swim in this. That is insane.
Look at that Wukong Cafe. Everything seems quite new, although they are in the old buildings, but the businesses seem quite new.
Yeah, I think it was only in 2022 that they worked with a bunch of different designers and artists and refurbished this area to help preserve the old architecture, but also give it a bit of like a creative energy and a young people energy. But this place originally, in like the 1890s, was like a foreigner kind of business hub. But I think over the years, it kind of just became a residential area until I think they were trying to take it down. That's when the young people, the creative people stepped in and kind of redid this place, I think, alongside the government.
It's a great idea. It's quite nice. I can definitely feel the positive energy
And it's not like the very commercial type because these are individual businesses, not just like franchises or companies selling like the same souvenirs or anything, which is quite unique.
How's the view up there?
Nice. It's very nice. It's kind of cool to be sitting on top of a roof.
Wow, I think this is a perfect spot. If you want a nice and quiet place to enjoy your drink and just watch the skyline, watch the boats going by and the train.
Yeah, it's pretty neat that the train goes right underneath this bridge here. Well, I wouldn't say this exact spot because I think this is a photo spot. So we're here until, you know, the next person comes up here.
There's no light up now, so we're good. Poor guy. He works really hard to get the perfect shot.
Yeah, you're lucky because I don't like taking photos. So usually I'm the one taking your photo and I'm a great photographer.
Yeah, you are. You are. And I'm a terrible photographer.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
And I'm a terrible
model. And I
model.
don't get to take your photos.
So I usually don't even want to take photos.
I think if you are looking for a partner or you're dating, the main quality that you have to mention is that you're a good photographer.
I think that's probably quite important nowadays.
Yeah, not just in China, in Thailand as well. All the Thai boyfriends need to know how to take photos for the girls.
But guys like to take photos too. So it's not fair.
No, it's not the same. It's not the same.
Fair.
I don't think we're as picky.
Oh, 2 shots and she got his photo. Girls take a bit more care in taking the photo. This is gonna be a never-ending debate.
What did you get?
I just got these panda stickers.
Oh, they're
because
cute.
they're kind of like 3D and they're very cute and there's a lot of bums, so my nephew's gonna think it's funny because he's at that age where bums are funny.
Let's see. He will love them.
Real quick, once again, thank you to Squarespace for supporting our channel and for making it easy for anyone to build a professional looking website. Nowadays, having a website is key to giving your business a credible presence, but if you don't want to spend hours designing it, you can start with one of Squarespace's award-winning templates. They also rolled out a new feature called Design Intelligence, where AI personalizes your site with tailored design suggestions and even assists with copywriting, saving you lots of time. They even have a Squarespace app that lets you manage your website and business on the go. Just head over to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/FloraandNote to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. Now let's get back to the video. As you walk lower and lower, there are more and more shops, and this one is a cute little dessert shop called Yuanma Hongya, which is red bean soup. So I thought we would give this a try.
This place is run by a cat.
Yeah, the cat is the one there making sure that the orders are in and the bills are paid. But yeah, this is just a red bean soup. It's a little bit sweet. He said not too sweet, and then there's some of the little kind of rice ball dumplings and a bunch of different goodies. It's quite nice. I got a cold one because walking down is actually quite hot. I can't imagine walking up. That must have been so much harder. Okay, you can try it. There's also black rice in there, like glutinous rice.
Lots of goodies.
It's pretty nice, right? It's refreshing. We won't eat too much because we have a big plan for dinner. Now that we are in Chongqing, it is known as the birthplace of hotpot. So it's a big deal. So I think that's what we have to have is Chongqing hotpot.
如果走这小马的，打的，
We get off
在
it?
这边下车可以吗？啊，好，
打的装我就看到。
好，
谢谢
OK。OK。
That was convenient.
Yeah.
Getting around Chongqing is quite easy with DD actually,
DD and also the metro is very convenient as well.
and really cheap. But we also noticed that we haven't seen any, scan to use the bike.
Yeah, that was
We
what,
use that all the time in Chengdu.
Yeah, we loved that aspect of Chengdu, but I think I know why you can't find bicycles here.
It's so hilly.
Yeah. How can you get uphill? It's going to cause too many accidents.
Yeah.
So we've now made our way to the heart of Chongqing. This area is called Jiefang-bei, which is kind of the CBD, the central business district of the city. Just in this area alone, there is 20 shopping malls, a bunch of hotels, restaurants. It gets even crazier at night when all these signs kind of light up and there's a lot of food going on. We are here because we wanted to come just to get a feel of the busy part of the city, but also there is a special monument here that may not seem very impressive to most foreign tourists, but I did read that it is a very special and very important monument to Chinese people.
And it's just right there.
Yeah.
Even though it's not impressive, but it's beautiful. It's in a great location in this circle, and everyone here just gathered, taking photos with it. You see the guards over there?
Yeah.
Do you think how many rounds they have to do per day?
I would say more than 100 rounds. I think before you were able to walk up, like there's a circular staircase to go up, but I assume nowadays you probably can't, that's why they're guarding it. But this structure here, when it was built in 1945, it was actually the tallest structure in the city. So it's funny to see how it looks so tiny now.
Now it's the smallest.
Yeah. But the importance is still the same. Like it was built in 1945 to commemorate the victory of the Chinese against the Japanese in the Second Sino-Japanese War, which in China is known as the War of Resistance against Japan. So then this monument here, they named it used to be the War Victory Monument, but then it's called the People's Liberation Monument because it liberated the people and gave them back their country, their independence, I guess. It seems like we are always hanging around by the river today, on different sides of the river.
And we somehow ended up on the edge of a cliff again. Look at that. We didn't even go up that high.
No, I thought we were pretty much ground level, but we're so much higher than we thought.
And this area is called Hongya. This place lights up at night.
Yeah.
You cannot see it from here, so we may have to go on the bridge over there to see it later. But right now we're hungry. Let's go get some hot pot. This is interesting. It says Hongya is a free tourist attraction. So don't listen to anyone trying to ask you to pay and give you a guided tour of this cliff. A lot of people bother us on the way here.
Yeah, but they're actually asking if we want to take photos like dressed up. And also if you want to take the ferry, there is a night ferry, a cruise that goes along the harbor. I guess it's beautiful, but I also read reviews that it's like, so it's up to you if you want to try it, but the majority of people are trying to get you on the boat.
It's like a whole mini village on the cliff.
Yeah, actually that's what it means, is Hongya means the Hongya Cave, because there's a cave that is inside somewhere, and then all of this is built on the cliff of this mountain. But you can tell right away that this is more commercialized, more set up for tourism than where we were earlier.
And as you can see, hot pot, hot pot, hot pot, Hot pot. Hot pot up there.
Hot pot.
How are we gonna choose?
Maybe someplace that isn't yelling hot pot. It would be a good start. Do you want to do this
No.
again?
No.
But you see that difference? They have monitors there, so as they're picking your ear, you can see what they're doing inside and how dirty your ear is. That's like next level gross. It's like too much information.
Yeah, I don't want to see inside my ear.
But very creative marketing though, because I'm sure some people want to know.
I gotta say, Chinese people have very high tolerance to noise.
Yeah, I
It's
feel
so
a bit
loud.
like overstimulated walking in here. The lights, the noise, the people.
Now, which way do we go? How do we go down?
I think we should go down.
Take the elevator?
Yeah. I think we found it. This one.
Hongya
Hongya
hot pot.
It seems quiet, so I like it.
Wow, looks nice. And it smells so good in here.
两位
Oh, too bad all the seats by the river is taken. This one is good.
Yeah, this one is good. 两位
你要菜单点还是扫码点？
啊，菜单点好。
What the?
So I ordered first the broth. It's very typical to have this Sichuan spicy hot pot. So you can see how oily and red this looks.
This one I'm scared. I'm
Yeah.
scared of this one.
That's why I ordered the clear broth mushroom as well, because that might save us. We can alternate between the two. This is also their special hand sliced beef, some vegetables.
A wall of beef.
Yeah, that's such an interesting way of plating it. We also have some of this tofu. I think it's like tofu curd, not curd, but the skin.
That looks different.
And this one is squid ball. But
Oh,
we
you
can
have to squeeze it yourself.
out like noodles. And then some sliced pork, and this is beef meatball with coriander, and then we can scoop it in here. This is round one. If we need more, I can order more. But before we start, we need to make our own sauce over there.
I'm gonna make two kinds.
Yeah. Let's use this one, yeah? This one's soy sauce, babe.
Just a simple sesame sauce and spicy soy sauce. I think this is one of the highlights of hot pot here in China,
Yeah,
is
you can-
making your own sauce.
I agree. This is the most fun part.
Should we try the wall of meat first? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
See, that doesn't make sense.
Wait,
Now it's dropping on the table.
maybe.
Yeah, good thinking. Good thinking. Yeah, I'll help you cut it. Put some in this clear broth too.
Looks good though. The meat quality looks good. We've been having some trouble with food sometimes because we went to this buffet that was like, pretty cheap, I think. Well, I don't know if it's cheap, like 85 yuan a person. And we had honestly the worst meal we've ever had. This was in Chongqing, by the way.
Everything tasted like fake meat.
Yeah,
the
the
beef
meat
tasted
texture-
fake, the pork tasted fake, the chicken.
I think it's because some of the meat, they either mixed it with some flour to make it kind of doughy, or they mixed it with water, so it was very bouncy. It didn't taste right, and it wasn't a good meal. That made us really sad. So this place is a little bit more expensive, but I'm excited to eat this. This looks real.
This does look scary.
But you like spicy.
I do, but
But you don't like mala spicy.
mala spicy is a different kind of spicy.
it's so numbing that it's hard to taste anything after. How is it? It's good?
It is slow.
Oh no.
It's quite spicy, but the beef is really good. It has a different kind of spicy from Thai spicy because it burns your throat. And now my tongue is numb. That's a good piece.
Yeah. Let's see. Are you okay?
It went up my nose. Remember, take it slow. It's delicious though, right?
It's quite delicious. Especially with the creamy sesame sauce, it helps to balance out the spiciness a little bit. I think I can handle it. But I'm glad we have two options because
Told you it's coming.
it's like slowly makes its way down here. But it's good. It's good.
How much was that?
That was 250 yuan. It's $35.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm so full now. Let's go see the lights.
We have to walk up there.
Yeah. I actually don't think the lights are on yet. It's 7:20 right now, so I think by the time we get to the bridge, maybe the lights will be on.
Everyone is having the same idea as us.
Yeah. It's so crazy.
I think the bridge is gonna be packed too.
Well, you can see here that they have a barrier there. Maybe if we keep walking, like walk across the bridge, the people will be less there.
Actually, there was an incident just now. I was trying to get off the elevator, but people just rushed in without letting me out, and I couldn't get out. And Flora started yelling, "You have to let him out!" And
Yeah.
a bunch of people were yelling, and I still couldn't get out, so I had to,
Punch your way out.
punch my way out literally. I can see why when there's no crowd control, people can go crazy.
Yeah,
So dangerous.
I walked out, I turned around, and I couldn't find you anymore because the crowd of people, like 30 people trying to rush into this tiny elevator. It was so dangerous.
That was quite an experience.
Now that you know people push like ridiculously out of nowhere, you just have to be careful.
Yay! We found a spot. Have you ever seen anything like this?
That's pretty incredible though. That's epic. This is probably the best spot to see it.
Not too far and not too close, and you can see the whole thing.
But even the surrounding skyscrapers, there's some lights and like LED screens on them. It's like the old is here and then the modern is back there. And you can feel the vibration underneath.
Because the train is
Yeah.
going under us right now. But the modern part, it kind of looks like Hong Kong.
There's actually some buildings that almost look identical to the Hong Kong skyline. So all the places we went to today only gives you a glimpse of what this mega city is like, what Chongqing is like. There is just so much here that it's really hard to put it all in one video.
Yeah, but from a short period of time that we spent here, I think Chongqing is like mala hotpot, you know? It's bold, it's vibrant, it's spicy.
Yeah,
Lots
it's a
going on.
challenge. Like all the stairs that you have to walk up exploring the city is a challenge. Also, I think it is very well loved by the people who live here, both Chongqing and Mala Hotpot. So thanks again for joining us today, and hope you had the chance to visit Chongqing yourself.
Have a wonderful day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.